Nice. I love this classic looking sword for Finn. Surely he sticks with the sword for the entire series and doesn't switch it up at all, right? Oh boy, let's talk about it. Our epic journey begins with Finn's first weapon of choice, the Golden Sword of Battle, also known as Scarlet. This battle-hardened blade has seen its fair share of action. It's dented, chipped, and dirty, giving it a rugged charm that matches Finn's adventurous spirit. Its hilt is black, adorned with worn leather grip straps, and a red gemstone that shines like a beacon of courage in the pommel. In the business time episode, the businessmen, after the perfectionists, take it upon themselves to polish and sharpen the sword, restoring it to its former glory. It's a sight to behold, isn't it? But its time in the limelight is cut short in the real you, when the sword, now 4-dimensional, after passing through the bubble creator, causes an explosion and gets lost in the cotton candy forest. This marks the end of Scarlet's run as Finn's trusty weapon, and leaves Finn without a sword until the Mystery Train episode. During the Scarlet Sword era, Finn uses a plethora of swords that don't see the light of day, or are just one-off appearances, but I feel like they deserve a little love. In the episode It Came from the Nightosphere, Finn picks up the Sword of the Dead from the grasslands. Wielding the sword, he confronts Marceline's father, Hunson Abadir, who's using his gullet to trap the souls of Ood. In an epic battle, Finn uses the Sword of the Dead to slice open the pods in Abadir's gullet, freeing the imprisoned souls. Amid the chaos and reciting the incantation to open a portal to the Nightosphere, Finn drops the sword. Despite its brief appearance, the Sword of the Dead proves instrumental in Finn's quest. In an episode titled Slow Love, a different sword makes its appearance, dubbed the Aromatherapy sword. It boasts a pink jewel and a hilt pointed on both ends. Finn is never seen wielding the sword in battle, but it proves its might by effortlessly slicing his bed in half. This pink jewel is more than just a decoration. It is a scented oil diffuser, capable of stunning opponents. A sword of this sort reveals just how diverse and unexpected the world of Adventure Time can be. But now, with the golden sword lost in the cotton candy forest, Finn needed a new weapon to continue his adventures, and the universe delivered just in time. In the suspense-filled Mystery Train episode, Finn stumbles upon his next trusty companion, the Root Sword, so named for its unique, spiraling handle that resembles intertwined roots. This sword isn't just visually striking, it packs a punch too. Right off the bat, Finn puts it to good use against the Conductor. This new weapon also proves its worth against the monster in Belly of the Beast and even the Ice King in Mortal Recoil. But the Root Sword isn't just for battling foes. Finn stores it in a makeshift pocket on his backpack, keeping it close at hand for whatever dangers might lie ahead. And it's not just practical, it's a sight to behold. The blade is a slightly pinkish silver tone, double-sided and well-maintained, save for a small chip that's a testament to its use in battle. From root-like hilts, we journey into a darker realm with our next sword, the Demon Blood Sword, uncovered in a dungeon left behind by Finn's father Joshua. This weapon has a story as fascinating as its name suggests. The Demon Blood Sword first graces our screens in Dad's dungeon, where Finn and Jake venture deep into their father's labyrinth dungeon. At the end of their pearlish journey, Finn discovers the sword encased in stone, and with a mighty effort, frees it. He immediately puts it to use, slaying the final monster of the dungeon. The Demon Blood Sword, or simply the Demon Sword, holds a special place in Finn and Jake's family history. It was owned by their father, Joshua, and was the grand prize at the end of Joshua's dungeon. We see Finn and Jake undertake this pearlish journey in the episode Dad's Dungeon. Joshua forged this remarkable weapon out of demon blood, a fact he shared in a holographic video for his sons. But this sword has a twist. It's infused with demon blood, causing the demon Keoth to make sporadic appearances, pleading for the return of his blood. Banishing Keoth is a simple task, though, with the spell Keoth Rama Pancake written just behind the handle's wrapper. I may have just summoned Keoth, I don't know. The Blood Demon Sword has proven its mettle time and again. In the episode Return to the Nightosphere, it withstands Marceline's Blood Mist Cloud Blasts, and in Vault of Bones, it even shows immunity to fire. Finn uses it heroically, saving friends and vanquishing foes. Sadly, the Demon Blood Sword meets a tragic end in Playdate, when Finn breaks it and releases the captive demon blood. But not all hope is lost. In the pit, Finn tricks Keoth with a clever replica of the Demon Blood Sword, made from frozen grape juice and blessed by Shelby, leading to Keoth's demise. From swords forged in demon blood, we now turn to the realm of the mystic and organic. In the episode Blade blade of grass. Finn replaces the fallen demon sword with a new, unique weapon, the grass sword. For a mere $3, Finn becomes the owner of the grass sword, purchased from the grassy wizard. But this sword, like its predecessor, holds a secret curse. It starts following Finn around, attempting to bind to its body, an eerie trait that unnerves our hero. But Finn, ever the adventurer, doesn't shy away. He accepts the curse, and in doing so, gains greater control over the grass sword's abilities. It's more than just a sword. It becomes a part of him, literally. In a heart-stopping moment at the Citadel, the grass sword makes the ultimate sacrifice to save Finn, resulting in the loss of his right arm. But life finds a way. In Breezy, Finn's arm grows back, revealing a new grass arm underneath his skin, possessing the same powers as the grass sword. In a shocking turn of events, the grass sword takes control over the Finn sword, giving birth to the character of Fern. I already know what you're saying. The Finn sword? We haven't covered that yet. Well, that's next up. So let's take a step back and look at a sword that briefly overlapped with the grass sword. Acquired in the episode Is That You? Let's unveil the Finn sword. Replacing the grass sword, at least for a while, the Finn sword is a fascinating artifact. This sword is born when Finn takes a step back in time to save his buddy Prismo. Containing the spirit of his own alternate version, the Finn sword doubles Finn's physical attributes, making him even more formidable in battle. And this isn't just for show. In the dentist episode, we see the Finn sword effortlessly slicing through giant worms, proving its sharpness and durability. But alas, the Finn sword and the grass sword were destined to become one, resulting in the creation of Fern. Yet, even in destruction, the Finn sword lives on. After Fern's demise and Come Along With Me, his remains transform into a seed in the shape of the Finn sword. Planted by Finn and Jake, this seed sprouts into a new tree with a remade Finn sword at its very top. Many years later, Shermie and Beth discover the sword, a silent testament to Finn's legacy. Now let's dive into Finn's next weapon of choice, a more modest but equally effective blade, amply named the Small Sword. Finn first wields the Small Sword in the episode Do Not Harm, using it in an attempt to wake Susan from her coma. This blade bears a striking resemblance to Radabal's sword, indicating its rapier-like design. The Small Sword features a remarkably thin blade, designed for precision stabs, but capable of delivering powerful slashes when needed. After Fern's formation, Finn had to part ways with the grass sword and Finn sword, leaving him to adopt this compact warrior. Finn's consistent use of the Small Sword in subsequent episodes like Elements suggests a new preference. The Small Sword even gets a moment of glory in the hands of Sweet Pea, used to annihilate the Farm World Lich's hand. However, all good things must come to an end, and the Small Sword is no exception. In a divisive battle with Grumbo, the Small Sword suffers irreparable damage. From the Grand Demon Sword to the humble Small Sword, Finn's story shows us that size doesn't determine effectiveness. And with that, I'm eager to unveil the next sword in Finn's journey. Last, but certainly not least, let's explore the dark and captivating world of the Night Sword. Crafted by the adept Peppermint Butler in the Marcy and Hudson episode, the Night Sword is gifted to Finn as a safeguard against Princess Bubblegum's family. This isn't your everyday blade, however. The Night Sword brims with potent dark magic straight from the Nightosphere. This exceptional blade is far more than meets the eye. Not only does it boast incredible durability, but it also has the ability to shackle and neutralize the powers of other beings. But that's not all. The Night Sword harbors a demonic eyeball and compass within it, further setting it apart from the rest. And the Night Sword doesn't just fade away. A millennium into the future, we find it in the mighty hands of a giant bearded Sweet Pea. We also spot a gray version of this sword earlier, subtly foreshadowed in the background cameo of the treehouse. From the humble beginnings with the Scarlet sword to the potent dark magic of the Night Sword, Finn's journey is a testament to resilience, adaptability, and the unending pursuit of justice. Every sword tells a story, a reflection of Finn at different points in his life, reminding us that it's not the weapon, but the wield that truly matters. I hope you all liked this video. Thank you all so much for the support recently. I don't want to get all emotional with you all, but this has truly been my dream for such a long time, and I'm so happy that I have a community of people that love talking about and discussing Adventure Time, just like I do. And truly, I wouldn't be here without you all. So thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. It helps so much. But as always, stay adventurous.